Call the meeting to order for the Village of Round Lake Beach for Monday, September 8th, 2014. This is our board meeting. Please call the roll.
Trustee Husk.
Here.
Trustee Valdez.
Here.
Trustee Smith.
Here.
Trustee Butler.
Here.
Trustee Mount.
Here.
Trustee Mattingly.
Here.
Mayor Hill.
Here, let the record show a quorum is present. Would you all please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Is there a motion to approve the agenda?
So move.
Motion by trustee Valdez, second by trustee Smith. Any corrections, additions, deletions? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The agenda is approved as written. We have council meeting minutes from August 25th, 2014. Any corrections or clarifications? If not, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by trustee Manley, second by trustee Smith. Any corrections, clarifications? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Those are also approved. We have expenditures tonight of $1,076,897.88. Some of those larger items in that group are health care is a little over $106,000. Lake County Public Works for our Lake County Sewer Service is a little over $306,000. And Central Lake County Joint Action Water Agency for our Fresh Lake Michigan water is just under $147,000. There's a lot of other items in there that the board have looked through, the staff have all looked through. Any of the board have any questions on those items? If not, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by trustee Butler, second by trustee Mount. Once again, any questions on those items? Please call the roll.
Trustee Butler.
Aye.
Trustee Mount.
Aye.
Trustee Mattingly.
Aye.
Trustee Husk.
Aye.
Trustee Valdez.
Aye.
Trustee Smith.
Aye.
That's also approved. We have no ratifications tonight, so we'll move on to our standing committee reports. Trustee Mount.
Well, thank you, Mayor. I do have a SWALCO report tonight. In front of you, you will see a 6-page handout that I've had made copies for you for the household for recycling for this past quarter. We were paid $9 a ton. And if you look at page 2, you will see that our second quarter totals 606.90 tons. And, you know, I'm always comparing it with Grays Lake, and Grays Lake knows that I'm doing this. If you looked at the village of Grays Lake at 606.80, we beat them. But their public drop-off of 21 tons put them over, over us. And of course, in fairness, Mike Ellis, the village manager, always says, but you look at the population, they are about half our size. So, we're plugging along. 606 tons is a lot of recycling. And because of that, if you look on page 3, you will see toward 3/4 way down, we should have gotten a check. Brian should have already received this for $5,462 for the second quarter in 2014. I'm really excited about page 4, SWALCO Electronics Collection Program. We've moved up from 9th place to 6th place in the total pounds collected so we are now in 6th place. And if you look at the first 6, only the village of Grays Lake in the city of Highland Park is the only 2 municipalities that are ahead of us. The others are townships. So I'm real excited about that, being in 6th place all over the county. And if you turn to page 5, you will see that we received another check for this quarter for $917. So that's always good to get a check. Now, the last page, 6, is one that I want everybody to see. Household Chemical Waste Collection Event. It's our next mobile collection in Lake Forest at the end of this month. Anybody like to have a copy, I can get these for you. It's at their Municipal Services Center, 800 Northfield Drive. It's for anyone in the state of Illinois, any residential. So we also have 2 collections this month, next Saturday and a week from Monday at our SWALCO facility in Esses Street in Gurnee. That's by appointment. This is not. This is a come one, come all. But you can, to go for the appointments at Esses Street in Gurnee, just go to swalco.org and you'll be able to make an appointment. We have the electronic collection 24/7 in Round Lake Beach. And at our police department, we have the pharmaceutical and sharp items bins. So remember, recycle first, trash last. For all your solid waste needs, go to swalco.org. I was having to do a little catch-up because I missed a meeting. So thanks a lot, Mayor.
Thank you, Trustee Mount. Any other announcements from the trustees tonight?
I have a question. I've never understood the column head. It says payment with county and SWACO portion on page 3.
That's the total because SWACO is getting a small portion. So it's a total of everything. And everything we get.
So we don't get-
All SWACO funds go through the county.
So the county gets some too?
Sure.
Wow, okay.
Any other questions or any other reports? Okay, we'll move on to our mayor's report tonight. So one of these times where it's great to see an employee advance. I hate to lose an employee. Brian Gosnell came to us several years ago. Just a young lad, and he's all grown up now. Gonna move on over to the village of Gurnee. He's done wonders for our village in the finance director's position. We appreciate everything Brian's done. And we have a little proclamation. If we could have our clerk please read that.
Proclamation honoring the service of Finance Director Brian Gosnell upon his resignation from the village. Whereas Brian Gosnell will be leaving his position as Finance Director in September of 2014. And whereas during his career with the village, Brian has contributed greatly to the advancement of the finance department and village as a whole. And whereas Brian's achievements will continue to serve us as the village moves forward. And whereas the entire staff wishes to acknowledge the growth that has been experienced with Brian's input and direction of the finance department. And whereas we wish to express our best wishes for success to Brian as he takes on new challenges. Now therefore be it resolved that the Mayor and Village Board of Round Lake Beach, Illinois hereby extend their sentiments to Brian Gosnell and thank him for a job well done.
Do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
By trustee Butler, second by trustee Valdez. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Brian, would you please come up and accept this?
I changed my vote? Yeah, we did.
Brian, thank you so much for all your work for the village.
Thank you very much.
Wish you weren't leaving. I know that's a great opportunity for you, though, and I'm sure you'll do very well there, too.
Well, thank you
I'm sure
very
we'll still
much.
see you in the county. Thank you.
Absolutely, thank you.
He still has another week with us, so he's not off the hot plate yet, so. And the trustees have any words of wisdom for Brian as he embarks on a new challenge for himself?
Want me to start making speeches? As chairman of finance, Brian, you know, I can speak for all of us, we're gonna miss you. It's been a good experience. You've been good for Round Lake Beach, and hopefully we've been good for you. Hopefully Gurnee will be just as receptive as we are. We're a good unified board, and we have appreciated all those awards that we have received since you've been here. So,
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure working with the mayor, the board, the staff, even the police department. No, it absolutely has been it's been a great experience and a pleasure, and I truly appreciate the opportunity. Thank you.
Is there a clerk's report tonight?
No report tonight.
Okay, we'll move on to our items of business then. We have item A, an ordinance consenting to the Village of Volo and the Village of Bannockburn as additional members of the Solid Waste Agency of Lake County, Illinois, known as SWALCO, which trustee Mountain talked about earlier, with no late fee. All the members of SWALCO need to approve this. These are, is it 3/4 of them?
that's correct.
3/4 that need to approve it in order to allow the membership, and especially with waiving the late fee.
Yeah, it's a little housekeeping, Mayor.
Yeah.
We actually should have done this for Bannockburn about 6 months ago, and we neglected to send it out to all the municipalities. So we thought, we knew Volo was coming up, and we just thought we'd tie all this in together, so, thank you.
Certainly. Kill two birds with one stone, so to speak.
That's right.
Is there a motion to approve?
So moved?
Second.
Give that one to trustee Mount, I think, and second by trustee Husk. All in, no, we have a motion and a second. Please call the roll.
Trustee Husk.
Aye.
Trustee Valdez.
Aye.
Trustee Smith.
Aye.
Trustee Butler.
Aye.
Trustee Mount.
Aye.
Trustee Mattingly.
Aye.
That's approved. We have item B, is a resolution approving a change order for 2014 pavement patching. Because of the way the patching goes, sometimes you have to expand it a little bit farther to make a good transition from the existing pavement to the patching you're doing. So we do about 2,519 extra square yards. It's gonna cost us an extra $4,766.50. It's minimal compared to the amount of money we spent on the patching. Did I miss anything there, Gary?
No, it is difficult. They're in and they're out, and, yeah, they just have to sometimes make adjustments, so
Okay,
it's 4% over, so.
okay. Anyone on the board have any questions on that? If not, is there a motion to approve?
So moved. Second.
Motion by trustee Butler, second by trustee Valdez. Any questions? Please call the roll.
Trustee Valdez.
Aye.
Trustee Smith.
Aye.
Trustee Butler.
Aye.
Trustee Mount.
Aye.
Trustee Mattingly.
Aye.
Trustee Husk.
Aye.
That's also approved. And we have item C, an ordinance approving certain variances for property at 1520 to 1522 Cedar Lake Road. It's currently zoned C3 commercial. Want to open up a retail store there. It meets the requirements of, because it's a zone C3 already. John, you want to kind of run down the changes there?
Yeah, most of the variations that you see outlined in the ordinance are due to the existing configuration and size of the lot and the existing position of the building on the lot. The new improvements will be done in conformance with the ordinance. A minimum of 6 parking spaces are required. Those are being provided. They're providing landscaping and screening on the perimeters, and there's also space reserved along the Cedar Lake Road frontage for eventual placement of a decorative or thematic light fixture, you know, at such time that the style is chosen for Cedar Lake Road. In addition, there's just a couple of small details to work out yet on the final plans with the applicant in regard to lighting and landscaping, but otherwise, it's, the plan's in very good shape.
Okay. Anyone on the board have any questions about this? Anyone in the audience have any questions about this? Okay, is there a motion to approve? Motion by trustee Smith,
Second.
second by trustee Husk. Any questions by the board? Please call the roll.
Trustee Smith.
Aye.
Trustee Butler.
Aye.
Trustee Mount. Trustee Mattingly.
Aye.
Trustee Husk.
Aye.
Trustee Valdez.
Aye.
That's also approved. That was our last item of open business. Right now, it's open to public participation. Afterwards, we have an executive session for several items. We may or may not take action on those items when we come out of the executive session. But again, now it's open to public participation. Anyone has a question or comment for the board, please come to the microphone. Give your name and address for the record. Either state your comment or ask a question. Well, thank you all for being here tonight. As I said, we do have executive session tonight for probable pending litigation, land acquisition, executive session minutes, and personnel. Is there a motion by the board to go into executive session?
So moved.
Motion by trustee Mendeley, second by trustee Husk. Please call the roll.
Trustee Smith.
Aye.
Trustee Butler.
Aye.
Trustee Mount.
Aye.
Trustee Mattingly.
Aye.
Trustee Husk.
Aye.
Trustee Valdez.
That's approved. We will be in executive session. Afterwards, we do have on our agenda action on executive session items, which again, we may or may not take action on. You're welcome to stay, but it's not required. Thank you.